gathered here to witness the wedding and union of two lives and two souls, a twining of the threads of fate that no force shall separate. James Kavanaugh wrote a poem called "To Love Is Not to Possess" that I would like to share with you today. To love is not to possess, to own or to imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find the laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is finally to be able to be who we really are, no longer clinging in childish dependency, nor docilely living separate lives in silence. It is to perfectly be oneself and perfectly be joined in permanent commitment to both another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are openly free to be who they really are and always secretly were, in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love alone can abide. Having known Matt some 12 years now, and Liz at least a third of that, I feel qualified to say not only how well suited they are to one another, but also how true to their own selves they are, and always have been. Rather than seek to change one another, I have seen them grow together, supporting and loving each other with that true and lasting love that only deepens with time. It is therefore with great pride and affection that I am here today with them to solemnize their marriage, and with great anticipation that I await being witness to the next chapter of their lives together. To you who are gathered here, I ask you to think of the gods, spirits, and guardians you hold dear. I ask you now to pledge an oath by these guardians that you will help guide these two. Help them to walk in this world together. Support them. Guide them. Remind them of the love that brought them together. If you will pledge this, I ask you to now answer, "We will."
We will.
Patrick, Aurora, you stand here with your friends today to show the love and care that you share their belief that this is a good pairing of personality and of spirit. Will you pledge an oath to support and to help care for your friends, to help them in times of trouble and share in their times of joy? Liz, Matt, you stand here before your gathered friends and family to pledge an oath to bind your lives together. Your family and your friends have pledged an oath to help and support you in your life together. Do you two pledge to hold fast and firm in front of the world, to let your friends, family, and everyone you meet see the light of your love?
I do.
The earth is our vessel, our foundation. In stone is the strength of time and of endurance. Wind carries information and greets us at our first breath, following us to our last. Water runs with life and change. In water flows the strength to adapt and to overcome. Fire burns with light and heat, just as our souls burn with the light of creation. will you two pledge, by earth and by air, by water and by fire, to stand together in love through good and bad, so long as you both shall live?
We do.
Then here and now, in the sight of your friends, family, and the world, I pronounce you man and wife. May kiss the bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, my new wife, Elizabeth Grove. The dinner will be served in the room behind us. If you can bring your chairs with you, that would help the staff. Other than that, the rest of this time is for you guys to meet one another, get to know all of our friends, to get to know one another, and so that everybody can share in the happiness that we have today.
Thank you everyone so much.